Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Holy shit. Jahara, thank you for the 23 months. Wasteland, thank you for the 5. And Archer, thank you for the 9 months, guys. Thank you. Thank you for Raven, too. It is only morning for another 30 minutes. Okay. Let me chat. Let me chat for a minute. The reason I'm late this morning, not a big thing, I'll be honest. I don't know why. I can kind of put my finger on it, but I kind of can't. I'm sure you guys know already. What's the word? What's the word? Um, Sorry, I've been distracted. I kind of got like really, I get really into my roleplay, obviously, and it's kind of different now that I'm high command because when you're a crim or when you're just a cop, a lackey, right? You're just a police officer. It's different because there's no one there's no one particularly relying on you for anything. Um, Whereas now there is, and at the end of the day, like people can say High Command has no power, or it's all down a coil, or whatever it might be. But whether that's true or not, in character, there's a lot High Command does to keep everything running. Um, but I think more importantly for me, at least, is High Command dictates in a way that, like, I think that a lot of dev stuff dictates what like criminals are doing on the server and how they're enjoying their time on the server with like mechanics, or not necessarily just like crime stuff, but just things that make role playing easier and more enjoyable and things like that. Um, if it gets helped by anyone, it's by devs. But yeah, High Command definitely sets the tone, right? Um, and I think, I don't know. I got really kind of, I don't know what the word is. I think anxious might be the right word, because like with firing people and the morale just being so shit and people just not having a good time as a police officer lately, like I definitely feel responsible. Um, so yeah, I kind of like stressed out a little bit yesterday, and I was like, oh god, people aren't enjoying themselves, and that's obviously I'm what, one, two, three, four, five. There's 6 members of High Command right now, so I'm 1/6 of the problem. And if I can fix that 1/6 of the problem, I want to. So yeah, I kind of took the time this morning, and kind of I made a little command chat with Maddie and Snow and Custard. I was just like, listen, guys, I'm worried. And so we had a really good chat this morning, about just like steps to kind of, at least for LSPD specifically, like how can we make things more enjoyable? How can we get it to a point where people just want to come on duty and they're having a good time? And one of the things is like, I mean, there's a lot of things. One of the things that's really kind of big is people feeling like they can come on duty and work towards something is obviously a big thing. Um, so the first thing we're going to be doing, so we kind of set a plan in motion a little bit. First thing is like, obviously we want to get feedback. So today, we're gonna go and get every senior we can, and just be like, hey, go pull people aside. You can do it on their own or in like a little group or anything. And we just want to get feedback. Like, where are people feeling right now? Because I think both me and Libby in character, like, there's a little bit of concern that people aren't coming to us about things. Maybe they're scared to talk to us about things. I don't know, but that's obviously not something we want. But at the end of the day, like if that is true, then we've got to delegate anyway. So we might as well give like the seniors. Like seniors is a big role now, so we're gonna get seniors to get a lot of feedback. Once we get that feedback, because obviously there's also the thing of when that 60-day time frame comes around, like there are inevitably going to be people that are going to be let go, because we can't just hire everybody, especially me and Libby, who are like a new department, and we can't just have 100 people because then it's going to get out of hand. So there is going to be a morale drop, and like that was a discussion too, because obviously like we want not only people who are being let go to make sure they still have options, and then we want the people who are staying around to not be like feel like, oh, even though I'm left here, I'm not enjoying myself in PD or LSPD, whatever. So yeah, I just want to make sure that it's like a fun thing for people. So yeah, we're getting some feedback. And then another thing, like while we're going and while we're planning shit, is just making sure that people are getting recognition. Because I think recognition's a big thing. Because if you're doing good work and then you feel like you're not being recognized for it, even though like, let's say, for example, Carter's doing something really good. Or let's go to someone who's just an officer. Let's say Breakaway is doing something really good. And we can talk about it in the office and be like, and Rodney comes to us and he's like, oh yeah, Breakaway's doing really great. But like, if Breakaway's not hearing that, it means nothing. So obviously I brought up the medal thing, like giving the medals to people. And we just want to make sure that like people in LSPD, I just like to have a plan on things. I think it's basically what I'm saying. I feel like when we don't have a plan for like fixing the problems that we have, it fucks my brain, because I'm like, oh god, it's just gonna keep going bad. But like we mentioned, like Custer brought it up, that like momentum is so like important with this stuff, and I've lost momentum with high command stuff already that I need to get back on, like with the bulletin boards and shit like that and the district stuff. So yeah, in other words, I'm glad we talked about it. Like the medal stuff, yeah, great. Custard and Sweets brought up like I like it. It's like giving people, like when you're at work and you do really well and you get like a hamper from your bosses, like a hamper of like cool shit. There's like food or something, or some like things that just like, it's a nice little hamper to give to people for like, hey, good job. So there's that too. And yeah, I think the main thing is like we're not too worried about the standard of police work within the PD, like LSPD specifically. I think we've got a lot of really good cops that we're not going to have a lot of issues with when it comes to police standards. So that's why I'm like, okay, right, that's fine, we're good there. Let's make sure we build up a little bit of like culture and social stuff. Where's my game not loading? But I think that's where we're lacking right now. Like to look objectively, right? Yeah. Like when I thought about it objectively and just stepped away from it for a second, I was like, LSPD is great. We've got a lot of really good officers that can do like a lot of really good work, like detective shit. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything if the people aren't enjoying themselves in the department. Why is my game not launching? Hold on. So yeah, I think culture is definitely going to be a focus, at least for me right now. I haven't spoken to this with Maddie, but I was like, you know what? I'm very happy to focus on like the internals of our PD when it comes to like the human resource part of it, and have like Maddie deal with like, dealing with the other departments and shit like that. My 5M is like not launching, but it is. Like, I can see it in my task manager. Oh, this was differential salaries. I was thinking about that. Like, one way to reward people, like, or recognize people is monetary, right? So I was thinking about bonuses. Um, I just don't know how we go about them. Obviously, there's, like, the FTO thing, I think is still there. I don't think that's changed. I don't know what's going on with my game. Give me a second, guys. I also don't mind chatting to you guys for a bit. Yeah, the FTO thing. But then also, yeah, I think, like, I wouldn't mind giving, like, seniors and people more money too. Anything that they can just use to expand the roleplay a bit. Dude, employee of the month would be great. Yeah. The group things, yeah, I had some ideas actually. I didn't get to bring them up yet because we didn't get to that kind of point. I did have some ideas for some other things. Just either like group things or whether they be like meeting themes or shit like that. I thought, let me get my thing up. Okay, I thought it's kind of like Mix Up Monday that BCSO do, but I was like, we definitely want to do something similar to that with writing with other departments. But at least for LSPD, I kind of want to do like a partner thing. I called it pick a partner, but I kind of want it to be like a random partner thing for PD, where like for like a few day, like a day or so, you have to ride with someone at LSPD and they're your partner for the day, and eventually, like, we can get to it where people like have an actual partner. Like, I'd love that. Like, I think the partner thing, like having a partner as a cop, is just like such a cliche thing that doesn't happen very often. Someone from a different district would be really good. So that's one thing. The thing is kind of like I got the idea from like when Gunnar came as like a guest speaker and it didn't happen, but like having people, I don't know whether this should be a meeting thing or not, but just I think it would be fun if people just came and did TED Talks at PD, and they just got a topic and they had a presentation on whatever the fuck they want, and then they just gave a TED Talk, and then I think that could be really fun, and then people could like talk about it and like do a Q&A with that person. I don't know, do your job, TED Talks. No. Not to be corrupt. I think we've got that sorted. I think we've got that sorted. I also had an idea. I put Trash Tuesday down here, and this is one of those where it's like, I was like, how do we get like people talking, just like talking about shit that isn't necessarily PD shit? And I was like, what about if like one day after a meeting, we all just went and like picked up garbage. Like for an hour, everyone just got like a garbage man uniform on, and we just went and picked up some garbage for like an hour. And it would be like, I was just thinking like, what could like just get people talking about like not PD stuff. Just walking along, picking up some trash, or on the fucking, like, it's community service, exactly. But it's also like in character, we could be like, listen, at the end of the day, this is what our job is. It's cleaning the city, right? And then yeah, it's community service. Like we go speak to people as we're going around, and they could be like, whoa, what's going on? Just do a peep. Yeah, picking up the trash. Custard had an idea about doing like a pet day where we all go down to the dog park, and Polito Pets brings a bunch of pets down, and we can bring our pets, and everyone just hangs out at the dog park for a little bit, which I think could be fun. Group building, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like fun stuff. People can talk shit. Well, talking of talking shit, I also put, this one also has a day name, which maybe we'll throw on Thursdays, which was, no, it sounds better. Tea Tuesday, where I don't know, maybe like after a meeting or like midday, Dark just goes and gets a bunch of cup of tea, gathers everybody up, and we just talk about nothing PD related, but we just get the gossip. It's just a gossiping group. We just sit around with a cup of tea and we just talk about gossip. And then people can just spill the tea, you know? And we can talk about how Etta and Beric are getting married after a week, and that'd be good tea. But I don't want it anything PD related. It's got to be like non-PD stuff. Or it's like, you know, it's some juicy drama, but like fun, not bad. Oh, I've already put that one down. And then I think Reed wants to. I actually talking about tea and crumpets. I was the most British person in the world this morning. I had tea and crumpets. I literally just had tea and crumpets. I woke up in the morning. I went downstairs. I brushed my teeth, and then I went on my laptop, and I had tea and crumpets. And I've had 3 cups of tea this morning. So I'm fucking zooming. And then Reed wants to do a barbecue at Reed's house at some point, which I think would be fun. Just get the whole PD there for a barbecue. And yeah, obviously then tomorrow we have Britcop Friday. So this is the thing I'm going to do today. So I have butter on my crumpets. Sometimes I have jam, but mainly just butter. Clover specifically. Britcop Friday tomorrow. My game won't launch, so give me a minute. I'll figure that out. Britcop Friday, but then I'm going to get this pub quiz sorted down at Eclipse. Fuck, not Eclipse. Ecstasy. We have a pub quiz down at Ecstasy where we have a quick meeting followed by a pub quiz and everyone can get into teams. But I thought, because Custard was like, who's that person? Something. And then I remembered the guy from, what's his name? Ribbon from the Taxi, the British guy that does the quizzes. I want to get him to run the pub quiz every Friday. I think he'd be fantastic, and that'd be a lot of fun. The guy that we fail miserably every single time we try a quiz. A sleepover PJ party? Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, Vasper, how you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well, man. I can't connect to the server. I can't, like, my game won't launch. And I don't know what's happening. I don't like this song. Where's my song not changing? I don't know what's going on. A bunch of 5M processes. Maybe if I launch, it won't launch. Huh? What is happening? I've ended 5M in Task Manager. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Vaspel. I'm actually genuinely confused. There is no 5M in my Task Manager, and it won't launch. Wait, have I got it? Oh, oh, oop. I just got the splash screen by actually running 5M instead of launching it from NoPixel website. Oh, it's just loading. It's not actually loading the game. Does LSPD have any LTs yet? No, I actually don't think anybody has any LTs. LSPD Command is currently composed of just Jackie Snow and Jerry Sweets. We have not yet settled on a Shift 3 Sergeant. Wait, what is this? What is keyboard playing right now? Never mind, she's not streaming. I don't want to leak. Actually, no, I think I heard Kyle talking about this yesterday. This, like, 80s roleplay? What is that? Okay, I actually don't know what's going on with my game. Like, it's said it's playing, but it's not doing anything, and I don't know how to fix it. Does anybody else have any issues? Let me just look at Discord. Ignite Upper, yeah. An 80s GTA, so that sounds amazing. My music is just perfect for it. So maybe I'll have a look. I don't know why. I don't know what. This is pissing me off, I'll be honest. I cannot play right now because FiveM won't launch. It will launch in the background, but it won't actually pop up on my screen. Like, I can see FiveM game process is using 50% of my CPU right now. I don't want to restart my computer, man. Please. Hit enter. There's nothing. Is it, like, hidden somewhere? Like, what the fuck? Nope. I have absolutely no clue. How can it be? I don't understand how it can be there but not be there. I haven't noticed that RGL subprocess before. Yeah, I probably need to restart my CC. Fuck! Alright. I'll be back in a sec, chat. Let's see how quick my PC restarts. Zooming. Bye.